Billie Eilish versus Olivia Rodrigo, Gen Z's chart-topping prodigies. A new generation of pop stars have arrived. These gorgeous, talented, and smart artists are the full package. Gen Z is gradually gaining dominance in the entertainment industry. And guess what? Our faves are at the forefront. Billie Eilish and Olivia Rodrigo have become the face of Gen Z music. They are both talented and successful in what they do, making it hard to choose between them. Which of these two award-winning singers do you prefer to listen to? Will they still be the best in 10 years' time? Today's Celebrity Showdown will feature the two Gen Z baddies. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, this is the best time to hit that button. Now, let's get right into this Celebrity Showdown. Starting with her musical milestones, Eilish has stunned her fans with her new album after a 3-year hiatus. Hit Me Hard and Soft was released on May 17th and is currently making waves everywhere. The LP consists of 10 excellent tracks that are simply mind-blowing. Eilish's last album came out in 2021, and since then, fans have been eagerly awaiting her next masterpiece. Eilish remained quiet for a while until she made an appearance on The Cookout in 2023. Here, Eilish confirmed that she was about to wrap up with her newest album. Meanwhile, our star girl has not been idle. In 2021, Eilish dropped an EP called Guitar Songs, which consisted of 2 tracks, TV and The 30th. In 2023, Eilish was featured in the Barbie soundtrack with her song What Was I Made For? This same song earned her 2 Oscars in 2024, making her the youngest person to bag these awards. On the other hand, Olivia Rodrigo is still at her sophomore album, Guts, which she released in September 2023. Guts won a couple of trophies at the 2024 People's Choice Awards. Rodrigo went home with the Album of the Year award, while her chart-topping single, Vampire, claimed the Song of the Year title. The climax of the album was seen at the World Tour, which began on the 23rd of February and spanned several cities. However, Olivia had to deal with an unexpected turn of events at the London stop of her Guts World Tour. While performing on stage, Rodrigo's leather bra top came undone, and Olivia had to support it with her arm. One of her backup dancers also came closer to help her remedy the situation, but Rodrigo made it impossible with her continuous movements. Rather than allow the mishap to ruin her mood, Olivia managed the whole situation like a pro. Olivia laughed about the incident, saying it was embarrassing. It would make more sense if Olivia changed the song title from Love is Embarrassing to Wardrobe Malfunctions Are Embarrassing. Olivia later ran backstage at the song's end to fix her bra top. Mind you, this is not the first time that something like this would be happening during the performance of Love is Embarrassing. The last time, it was one of Rodrigo's backup dancers whose corset came undone. The dancer didn't allow it to affect her moves, as she continued dancing like nothing had gone wrong. You might even think it was all planned if you're not paying attention. When it comes to bagging awards, the Gen Z baddies have been at the top of their game. Billie and Olivia have both set themselves apart with their multiple awards at a young age. Less than 2 days before doing her album shoot, Eilish won Song of the Year at the Grammys for What Was I Made For? The song was one of her Barbie soundtracks. After the excitement of the Grammys, she took a break for some hours and dyed her hair black for her shoot. Eilish gave the song her best and was now looking forward to the Oscars. Eilish wasn't sure she would be coming back from the Oscars with any awards, so she promised to embark on a self-imposed exile if she lost in the Oscars. Then came March 10th, when the Gen Z icon was called upstage to receive her award for Best Original Song. Coincidentally, she bagged the same award in 2022 for No Time to Die from the last James Bond movie. Eilish was now the youngest double Oscar winner in history. From the age of 17, Eilish has been breaking records. She took us back into a dark universe with her songs When We All Fall Asleep and Where Do We Go? It was supposed to be her debut, but it came out magical and captured the souls of all who heard it in 2019. Olivia Rodrigo is another Gen Z whose debut album shook the world and won multiple awards. Rodrigo's debut album, Sour, had 7 nominations due to the hit songs Driver's License and Good For You. Rodrigo was among the biggest winners in 2022, as she collected trophies in 3 categories, including Best Pop Solo Performance for Driver's License and the Best New Artist. In her acceptance speech, Rodrigo talked about how she had dreamt of this day for years. At 9 years old, Rodrigo told her mom that she was going to win a Grammy. Even though it seemed far-fetched, Rodrigo's parents supported her all the way through. Moving on into the style of singing and fashion sense of the Gen Z prodigies, Billie has a unique style of singing, and she often whispers. Or, in vocalist terms, we would say that she has trained herself over the years to stay in her head voice and falsetto. However, this isn't the only way she stands out. As an artist, presentation matters, and Billie understands this. Although she isn't necessarily creating trends, she has created a style for herself that is very recognizable as her own. Colored hair, chains, baggy street clothes, chunky sneakers, tons of rings, very long acrylic nails, etc. It's safe to say that her originality and popularity have made her a fashion icon. Billie was pretty fashion-forward at the New York's Knicks vs. Indiana Pacers game at Madison Square Garden on May 14th, when she wore plaid in the most unusual way. The Hit Me Hard and Soft musician combined 4 different plaid prints for the basketball game. Her shorts were blue and had a dark gray plaid pattern, while her shirt was designed with taupe and black colors. Billie spiced up the whole look with a gray and black hat. You might notice if you were counting that only 3 plaid prints have been mentioned. Eilish completed her combination with a pair of Argyle socks she wore pulled up to mid-calf. There was no way our Gen Z star would step out without her glasses and a pair of headphones around her neck, plus a few necklaces and rings. On the other hand, Olivia Rodrigo has a great pitch and a strong voice, and her music is enough to make a grown man cry. Regarding fashion expression, our girl doesn't slack either. Rodrigo is ever ready to give off a feminine vibe. The choice of platform Doc Martens as the official uniform for Olivia Rodrigo's Guts World Tour might be a deliberate style decision made by her and her team to create a distinctive look for the tour. Platform Doc Martens are known for their iconic and edgy style, which could align with the aesthetic Rodrigo wants to convey during her performances. Additionally, they're practical footwear for performing on stage, offering comfort and stability while making bold fashion statements. Apart from Olivia's tour outfits, she made some unique style statements when her bra came undone. Rodrigo did her best not to allow the situation to get the best of her. "This is embarrassing," Rodrigo said as she laughed it off. After the song ended, she later ran off stage to fix herself too. I almost flashed you guys, but it's okay now. If you've enjoyed the video so far, click the subscribe button at the end to always be the first to get our content. Our Gen Z stars are also leading when it comes to being savvy on social media. Eilish has had a massive impact on her fans and followers, especially those in her age group. The 22-year-old recently amassed over 7 million new followers within 2 days. The sudden increase came after Eilish added all 100 million plus followers to her close friend story. Since this change, Eilish has entertained her followers with excerpts from her new album. The growth amounted to a whopping 6.4% increase. Rodrigo has also experienced her fair share of social media pressures, and her music fully captures this. Her song Brutal from Sour focuses on the negativity that follows life under the prying eyes of social media. While listening to the song, lyrics such as, "And I'm so caught up in the news of who likes me and who hates you," easily pops out. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok have greatly impacted Rodrigo's fame. Since she's seen the good and the bad that can come from social media, this puts Rodrigo in the best position to speak on the matter. She has often done this openly, enlightening her fans on the influence of social media on their everyday lives. When it comes to artistry, Billie is always ready to go the extra mile. While shooting the cover for her newest album, Eilish had to endure pain underwater. The 22-year-old submerged herself in a pool over and over for 2 minutes at a time, holding her breath for the duration. The photographer, A Drum, was on standby, taking pictures of the Gen Z icon sinking below a white door. Eilish's eyes were wide open without any goggles or nose plugs on. Eilish was not alone anyway. She was surrounded by her staff and her precious mom, Maggie Baird. Most of Eilish's artworks were created this way, where she had to endure physical pain. Baird sat at the edge of the pool, watching closely as her daughter went through the ordeal. Eilish understood the act of storytelling, and it made all her performances and artworks authentic. The whole shoot took about 6 hours, but the most important thing was that the results were spectacular. Eilish got out of the pool and spent about 20 minutes blowing her nose in her trailer. Her legs were so weak that she could barely walk. All she could do was lay down. She had bruises all over from the weight, and her throat hurt badly. When Eilish finally went to bed, she slept for 9 straight hours, which got Maggie worried. It was the worst kind of pain she had ever suffered post-shoot. It gets more interesting when you learn that Eilish has a water phobia. She has traumatic memories from growing up. During Eilish's childhood years, she got sucked into the surf of the ocean, and a lifeguard had to rescue her. Surprisingly, she still manages to dive into the water whenever she wants to. Meanwhile, Olivia has captivated fans with her songwriting skills, which resonate with young audiences. Her lyrics cover most topics that people her age would easily relate to, like love, heartbreak, and the challenges of growing up. Olivia effortlessly connects with her listeners on a deeply emotional level. Songs like Jealousy focus on the intensity of teenage relationships and the hurt that comes with the first heartbreaks. Good For You portrays the anger and betrayal that comes at the end of a relationship. Every single song by Olivia is a roller coaster of emotions that speaks the language of the teenage heart. Billie and Olivia might be young, but they have a love life, and this is evident in their songs. There have been lots of questions concerning Billie's sexuality. However, the Gen Z singer prefers to keep her relationships private, but this has not stopped fans from wondering who the inspiration for her new song may be. Billie has recently been linked to actress Odessa Azion and YouTuber Quinlan Blackwell. Eilish posted a video of herself and Azion touching tongues in November 2023. Fast forward to April 2024, and the pair were captured kissing at the singer's Coachella DJ set. Billie dated Jesse Rutherford, who was 31 years old at that time. The pair were first spotted together in October 2022 in Los Angeles. The union was heavily criticized for its age gap by fans, and it subsequently hit the rocks in May 2023. Eilish also dated Matthew Tyler Vorse from April 2021 to May 2022. Just like the relationship with Rutherford, this one also had a 10-year age gap. Billie also dated Braden Quinton Adams, but the relationship didn't last long, as they both wanted different things. Olivia Rodrigo's music has also been greatly influenced by her relationships with the opposite sex. Rodrigo is currently dating the actor Louis Partridge. The couple were first seen hanging out together in October 2023. In December, Rodrigo and Partridge shared a kiss on the streets of New York. It was the perfect confirmation that we'd all been waiting for. Partridge has equally been playing the roles of a supportive boyfriend by showing up as a musical guest on Saturday Night Live, and also visiting the singer at the iHeartRadio Z100 Jingle Ball show. Rodrigo's past boyfriends include Zach Bia, Adam Faze, and Joshua Bassett. Where do you imagine these two Gen Z chart-topping prodigies to be in the next 10 years? Let us know your thoughts on who won this celebrity showdown in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Come back for more showdowns.